Lighthouse Analytics had lost 4 deals in 9 months to the same competitor, DataCore Solutions. The losses weren't just on price. DataCore was presenting solutions that addressed the exact same pain points in almost identical terms. In 2 cases, their proposals included product features that Lighthouse had not publicly announced that were on Lighthouse's roadmap and that DataCore had somehow built first. The CEO, Vivian, kept a list. When it reached 4, she stopped calling it coincidence and started calling it a problem.
Vivian hired a cybersecurity firm that specialized in corporate forensics. The firm's first action was not to look for evidence of a leak, it was to audit who had access to what. They mapped every employee's access permissions against every sensitive document in the company's shared drive. Then they pulled the access logs every time a document was opened, downloaded, or shared externally. The audit took 2 weeks. When it came back, there was one name that appeared in the access logs for every document that had contained information that DataCore had subsequently used.
The name was the CTO, Nathan. But the audit showed more than access, it showed timing. Nathan had accessed the product roadmap document 14 times, including 3 times at 11 p.m. on weekdays. He had downloaded 3 market analysis files to his personal device, a device the company's MDM system could see but not control, within 72 hours of those same files' contents appearing in DataCore's product announcements. The cybersecurity firm also found that Nathan had emailed himself a compressed archive of the company's client database using his personal email address 7 months prior.
Vivian did not confront Nathan. She brought in outside counsel, who advised a specific sequence. First, quietly restrict Nathan's access to the most sensitive remaining documents without flagging the change. Second, introduce a deliberate inaccuracy into one document that Nathan still had access to, a fake feature with a distinctive name. Third, wait. DataCore's next product announcement, 6 weeks later, included a reference to a feature called Aurora Bridge, the exact name Vivian's team had invented for the planted detail.
Nathan was terminated for cause. The termination package included a civil lawsuit for trade secret misappropriation under the Defend Trade Secrets Act. DataCore was named as a co-defendant on the basis of the Aurora Bridge evidence. Both cases settled within 8 months. Nathan settled individually for $220,000. DataCore settled for $1.4 million and a consent decree prohibiting the use of any information derived from Lighthouse systems for 5 years.
The planted document technique, called a canary trap in intelligence circles, is legal in commercial contexts when used to identify a leak source. The Aurora Bridge detail was completely fabricated, was clearly marked in internal documents as a speculative concept, and served no purpose other than to identify whether Nathan would pass it to DataCore. When it appeared in DataCore's product announcement, it was not just evidence of the leak, it was evidence that the leak was active and recent.
The 4 lost deals cost Lighthouse approximately $800,000 in revenue. The total settlement was $1.62 million. But what Vivian got that wasn't in the settlement was certainty about who, how long, and exactly what had been taken. The audit cost $28,000. The canary trap cost an afternoon of planning. The documentation that made the case had been sitting in the company's access logs for 2 years. Subscribe.